my gosh.
Oh,
Yes. Hello, Sarah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Yes. Bum bitty 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 bum bum. I'm wearing my Davy cosplay for those who don't
It's
know from
perfect.
Eight Crazy Nights. Yep.
Perfect.
I was gonna wear my Grinch outfit because on my other live stream I wore some Grinch stuff, but I'm like I already wore that. Let me try to find something like wait I have a red hoodie now. What's the update? What's his weight?
Zeus is plateaued this month.
Oh no.
He didn't lose any weight. I haven't weighed him, but he still looks great. Look at this guy. He looks so good.
Oh my God, he's a star.
He
He's an
looks
absolute star.
yeah. What do you think? He's like he never let me hold him this long. This is very very unusual.
Oh my gosh, he's amazing.
But I'm wearing
So,
my Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse.
oh, that's adorable. I love it. And you got the earrings too. I can see.
I got my my grandma's snowman with jingles. So I don't know if you can hear that, but I can. Very annoying.
Oh. I can hear them everywhere. That's amazing. That's amazing. So we got 3 movies to talk about this year. We're
Let's
going a
do it.
little overboard. Let's
Yes.
do this. So let's start with you because this is a movie that you've been like, let's figure this out. Let's figure out if it's a Christmas movie or not.
Yes. All right. So I mean, first of all, one of my favorite TV shows, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know if anybody here has watched it, but the main character, Andy Samberg, who's my celebrity crush, he is obsessed with Die Hard. Like he ends up, spoiler, he ends up naming his son after John McClane. Like and I always wondered, I'm like, I want to understand, everybody talks about Die Hard. It's like so famous and I've never seen it. So I got to say, I've been missing out. It was a really good movie. I was like, we watched it on Christmas Day. And I think it is. I'm gonna have to be on the side of it. It is totally a Christmas movie. Like I would add that to my Christmas movie rotation for sure. But it's basically the story of John McClane, who is NYPD. His wife has moved across the country to California to take a really amazing job at the Tamagaki Corporation, right? Coming out.
Hang on, I got it. You ruined it for me. Now I'm trying to remember what the hell. Oh God. Oh my God. Nakatomi.
Nakatomi, yes. Nakatomi, and he has flown across country to see her and his kids for the holidays. But of course, as soon as he gets to there, they're having a crazy office holiday party. There's all the shenanigans happening. There's the douchey guy who's like totally hitting on his wife. And you immediate tension. You're like, oh, I kind of want these people to get back together, but it's stuff going on. And of course, as all things happen on Christmas, there's a terrorist attack overtake of like this German group of terrorists who are trying to get to the secrets of the corporation. And it's basically, or like trying to open the safe.
Yeah, they're just trying to rob it.
They're trying to rob it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just heist.
You don't know, like the whole time. I'm like,
I know, that's right. That's the twist of this one. That's what's so new about it. Or
yeah,
new
you're
at the
like,
time.
what's in the, you don't know the whole movie, and then you're just like, oh, just a lot of money, but like, and like famous portraits, paintings, but
yes.
But anyways, you don't know what they're trying to rob the whole time, and like they take 30 hostages, and Severus Snape is in it, which was like the best
His first movie.
Oh my God, that
gosh.
was amazing. I was so excited about that. Also, it made me want to watch that other movie, the other one, the other Christmas movie he's in.
Love Actually.
Love Actually, right? So that might be on tonight's docket. But he's like the bad guy. He has a really bad German accent. But there's just like no break in the Snape. He also does a really funny American accent during the movie, which I enjoyed. Bill Clay, and it's basically the story of John McClane taking the whole terrorist organization down one man at a time. He doesn't have shoes on the whole time. Like it's Bruce Willis. His shirt starts white, it ends up like black, and it comes off at some point. He has a very nice body. I very much enjoyed watching him in this movie. And of course it has, as most in all Christmas movies should, has a wonderful ending, and that is why I say it is a feel-good holiday movie.
Yes. Oh my God. So I don't know if Sarah knows this, but like I love Die Hard. I have always loved Die Hard. When I was a kid, I asked for it on Christmas, so I got the trilogy on VHS way back in the day. I grew up with Die Hard 2. When I was in 2nd grade, I was like, Mom, I want John McClane's haircut. She's like, oh, son, that's not a haircut. He's just losing his hair. It's a widow's peak. And The "Come Out to the Coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs" was my yearbook quote in
Love
high
it.
school. And then what else can I say about it's like, I believe, if I recall correctly, oh my god, where is it in my top 100 one? It's like I think it's number 5, because the number 4 is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, I think it's number 5. But
Nice.
like, it's like my all-time favorite movie. I made it like a little playset when I was like a little kid. I had like a cardboard box and used Model Magic and made my own action figures. I love this movie. So when you said watch this movie for Christmas, I was like,
Us.
been there, I'm
Us.
there. Let's do this. Let me talk about it. But I love this movie. What do you call it? It is a Christmas movie. I Here's the thing, like, whenever someone asks me about it or sends me memes about it, I was so sick of it. But then, like, I think like last year, my friend Luke was like, "Well, I think Lethal Weapon is more of a Christmas movie." So this year, I was curious. I was like, "Well, let me watch Die Hard, and let me watch Lethal Weapon."
Uh-huh.
And clearly, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's in the score.
Yep.
It's in the background. You see the
Yes.
Christmas lights everywhere.
Little Santa on the desk.
The
And
little Santa on the desk, in the elevator, the ho ho ho.
yep.
The Hans Gruber even like do 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 do, and like it's all in the score. At the end, when the papers are falling, it looks like Christmas because it looks like snow at the end of the movie.
Yep.
It's perfect. It is a Christmas movie, even at the end, because in the beginning everything is set up. It's a perfect script. Where like, show him the watch, and Alice is like, show her, like, and he's like, no, I'm not going to show her the watch. And then at the end of the movie, you know, because it's like commercialism of Christmas, they have to get rid of it. They have to unhook it and let Hans Gruber fall, which is perfect. I love that slow motion shot of him like slowly looking over, and then he's like going to try to shoot John McClane, and then he falls.
Yes.
Apparently, that was the first take because they did 3 takes, and they actually dropped him like 40 feet. So that one they didn't do with the countdown. They were like going to say, "All right, we're going to do a countdown." So as they're going to like start it, they just dropped him. So that's why that face is like
So
reactionary.
authentic. Oh man,
Yeah,
I'd be
it's
so mad if I was. Can you imagine?
I can only, especially for his first movie.
Yeah.
Apparently, he didn't want to do it, but he did it. And the same thing with John McClane, Bruce Willis. In fact, they tried to edit him out of the trailers because they're like, "Well, we're going to advertise the movie," because he had like 2 flops and he was only known for TV. They
Really?
wanted Richard Gere, they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger, which they joke about in the movie. I got
Uh-huh.
enough C4 in here to orbit Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
And it's so great. Apparently, a lot of it was like sort of like made up as it went along. So then that explains why in the beginning, when they get out of the truck, there's no ambulance in it. So in the beginning of the movie, when they all get out the truck, that's the reason why, because they were writing it as they went along. So at the end, that's why they have the
I
ambulance
totally
come out,
missed that.
because they totally made it up as they went along.
Ooh, I
And
love it.
then the building was brand new at the time, that Nakatomi Plaza. That's actually the Fox Plaza in Century City, because I remember in 2005 when me and my mom went to California, I was like, "Oh my god, Mom, stop the car, look over there." And she's like, "What are you freaking out about? What's going on?" And it was the Nakatomi building. And it was so cool to see that in person. And the funny thing was, like, nowadays I think it's locked up, you can't drive in there, but at the time in 2005 we were able to do that little roundabout.
Yeah.
And like, security came out because we went around like twice staying to take pictures, and then I'm going, "Oh geez, we gotta get out of here, we're only here taking pictures, we're not even here for anything." But I liked that building. It was used like two more times for hostage movies. It was used in Airheads, because in Airheads, when they take over the radio station, it's in the same parking lot as the Fox Plaza. And then in Batman Forever, in the beginning, it's actually the bank that Two-Face is robbing. They just put like a fake street there, so it looks like a Gotham City, but it's just like a fake wall, and that's the Nakatomi Plaza in that movie. So it's like
That's
really
cool. What's the name of the building in real life?
Fox Plaza.
Fox
It's
Plaza.
it's like the actual Fox building. That's why they were able to use it.
That's cool.
And also, I think it only cost like 11 million to make. But there's so many things about this, Sarah. It's so Christmas. It's so Christmas because it's all about, forgiveness, and he has to survive the night to apologize to his wife, and that's what you got to do for the holidays. Like, you got to apologize, you got to tell them you love them, move past your differences, and just love them. It's great. And then even out Powell.
I love Powell. Oh
It's
man,
so
he
good.
was okay. Family Matters, was he the?
Yes, he was. He was in Family
Okay,
Matters.
I when he came on screen, I'm like, oh my god, I love him, but I'm like, where do I remember him from? And I used to love the show Family Matters.
Yes. But it's like, oh my gosh, love this movie. Absolutely great. Hello, Joseph. I see you're in the comments. I don't want to know you too long. Hello, Joseph, the
Hello.
horror guy. Yes, today, Joseph, we're going to talk about Die Hard, Home Alone, and 8 Crazy Nights.
Yes.
and we're starting with Die Hard. I just explained like what I saw into it, like, and I know we got a tight schedule. We got 3 more movies. So, what was your favorite part of it, Sarah? What'd you like?
Oh my god, see, I hate when this question always. Okay, what's my favorite part? There was a part that made me laugh really hard. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if this counts as like a favorite part, but like my favorite kind of like cameo of the movie was the limo driver. Like it just
Argyle.
Every time it went to him, I was just cracking up. It's just like this cat. What is happening right now? This cat is just too much. I'm sorry.
He's the co-star. He's the so draggish of the episode.
He has a Christmas sweater. I should put it on him. Okay, so the Argyle, the taxi, the limo driver, he just every time it was just such good comedic relief. Like he's this whole building is being taken over. He's radioing him. He can't hear it because he's watching TV in the car. He's drinking liquor, and then like when he does realize what's going down, he's just like, "Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna park here and wait for this shit to pass over." And then at the end, he ends up getting the guy in the truck and and punching him.
Yeah,
it was so funny. I love his character arc, and then I love at the end that they're just like, man, if this is what you do for Christmas, I can't wait for New Year's.
Yes. Oh my gosh, my favorite scene is the whole rooftop scene because there's so many levels going on.
Yes.
John McClane gets up there. He's looking for his wife. The guests have no idea who he is. Some of them do. There's like only one person who knows, and it's Holly Gennaro's secretary, the one who's like ready to tend bar. So he goes up there and he's like, "Where's Holly Gennaro?" And he's like, "They took her to the 30th floor." They can't hear shit because there's a helicopter swarming around them. They all think they're going to be saved, but he has to explain to them, "No, the roof is wired to explode. Get off." And they're all ignoring him because there's like one guy's like, "No, shut up. The helicopter's right there." So he's like, "Get downstairs." So he starts shooting in the air. Meanwhile, the helicopter's up there. Yes. They think he's a terrorist shooting at the helicopter. So then they all start running down the stairs. The helicopter starts chasing him, and then he's only got like 30 seconds or less because they have to set it themselves. I don't even think it's on the timer. So John McClane gets the fire hose, wraps it around him, and then has to deal with his fear of heights because in the beginning it's established he's afraid of flying, so he's definitely afraid of heights. And when he's in the elevator and all that stuff, so now he's got to take his life in his own hands and hopefully survive the jump. The thing explodes, he jumps, the hostages are saved because they run down the stairs, the FBI guys explode. It's so wonderful. That is my favorite scene just because there's so many different things going on because he's covered in blood. He looks nothing like he did when he came there. He's just soaked in sweat, oil, and blood.
Okay, what's he injures his foot. There's like the glass in the bottom of his foot, but then like after he injures his foot, he goes on like this crazy sequence of like taking the bad guy down, killing the one. Oh, and I have another question, but I have several questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Several questions, but first of all, okay, was it just like inconsistency in the film, or are we just as audience assuming like having such an adrenaline rush that he's not like he doesn't notice the pain in his foot? Because sometimes he's limping and then sometimes he's not.
I think it's some of the adrenaline, just because for all the scenes he's going to, he just has to push through the pain.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get that, though. Like, because sometimes you're in pain and you just got to push through
it.
You
just got to go through
it. But, like, because there's, like, that whole ending, like, he gets shot in the shoulder by Carl.
Yeah.
And then he goes up there, and then he probably, like, pulled his, like, waist or whatever. Probably his back even hurts after, hitting the glass and all that. There's so many levels to that too because he saves himself. He goes through the window and then he lands on that board that starts pulling him down. Oh my gosh!
I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen?
This is definitely one of the greatest movies ever made. It has everything in it. Everything. It's got the guy from Ghostbusters 2. He's one of the terrorists. It's got
Snape?
Theo.
Severus Snape.
Oh yeah, Snape. Yep, I know him as Hans Gruber, or AKA. What do you call it? By Grathvar's hammer, you shall be avenged from Galaxy Quest.
Yes.
He's the best part of that movie, Galaxy Quest. Oh my god. But yeah, it has everything. It even has the principal from Breakfast Club. He plays the cop. He's the chief of police. Oh, and then Johnson and Little Johnson. Oh my gosh.
Worst character. The chief of police is like the worst. Like I dislike the chief of police more than I disliked Hans Gruberman. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
cannot stand that guy. I'm like, oh my god. Like I like the terrorist more than I like this asshole. Like he's
Yeah,
so
they're likable terrorists because there's a funny scene. I don't know if you caught it, but Carl and Theo are betting whether if Hans Gruber is going to shoot Takagi.
yes.
They're watching the situation like it's not over yet. Let it play out, and then he shoots him in the head, and then Carl has to pay Theo. Hilarious. I love
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, and then the guy, freaking, he's like he's at the desk, and then he looks down at the candy, and he looks around and steals the piece of candy. Hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was one of the parts I loved, and I also love that on like the one floor, there's like the pictures of the naked woman. It was just like a little thing, and then like every time, John would look past him, he'd kind of like double take and like look. I don't know if you caught that, but that was.
Oh
Also,
yeah, because it's like him memorizing like where he is in the building. He's like,
but
okay,
also
I'm
it's like
at this
naked
point.
women, like.
Oh yeah, it's the construction crew site where
Yeah,
they're still working
yeah.
on it. They have that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, my other question. Okay, the guy who gets hung, like
Carl.
okay, but does he come back? Is that the same guy who came back to life at the end?
Yes.
How?
Because he was still alive.
What?
Because I
How?
guess he
That
was,
part was like, well, what? Wait, this guy's like hanging by his neck for like more than 10 to 20 minutes. Like,
well,
how?
we don't know what happened. You don't. Maybe the explosion knocked him down and he knocked himself out.
Okay, but he
We
was
don't know.
like, he was hanging for more than like the amount of time that causes brain damage.
Well, he probably had brain damage at the end because his neck was like this
That's
as he's aiming for it. But
And he was
yeah,
burned. Half his head was burned. But that was
yeah,
that part. I was like, wait, that was the guy who got hung, right?
yeah. The last minute jump scare, and I know people probably don't know this. Is completely nerdy because I knew it as a kid, and I know probably some people know it if you know movies and like hardcore. But like the score. So at the end when they're walking out the building, it's the score from King Kong's 1976, where it's like da, 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 and like all the papers flying. It's that, and then when Carl comes back to life, it's the music from the Aliens movie
Oh my
when they're blowing up the planet. So like it's so weird to watch. It's like, oh, it's the music from Aliens when that comes up. Oh my gosh! But I love Die Hard. It is definitely one of the best movies. Oh my gosh!
I definitely adding it. It made me smile because just like
amazing.
side story. My grandma would always watch like a million Hallmark movies, like starting in like Halloween, right? Like every Christmas movie on Hallmark and Lifetime and all the channels. And then by the time Christmas came, like I'd go hang out with her and she'd be like, oh, I'm so sick of Christmas movies. I just want a shoot 'em up movie. I want an action movie. Like I want Die Hard. So like she loved like at the end of on Christmas Day, like watching really gory action movies. So it just
That's
made me
perfect.
smile because it felt like I was watching it with her.
Oh, that's great. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah, sometimes you do need that mix. And as I said earlier, because my friend said, Lethal Weapon's more of a Christmas movie. No. That's just straight up action with Christmas in the background. Christmas is embroidered,
Yes.
stitched in everything in Die Hard.
Was
It
the
definitely
original
is.
intention of it to be a Christmas movie, or was it an action
No,
movie?
I believe it was always a Christmas because it's based on the book. And if I recall, because I read the book like 10 years ago at this point, I do believe it did take place on Christmas and it was more dour in the book.
Okay.
Like at the end, in the book, it's his daughter instead of his wife, and at the end, the daughter flies out the window. He wasn't able to save her, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
No.
And in the book, I do believe they are terrorists. They're not robbing the place, so there's like differences.
Okay.
But yeah, if I recall correctly, it's been 10 years. But yeah,
Note to self: don't read book.
don't read the book. Don't read the book. But it's so funny that one book inspired like 5 movies.
Are they all? So then I learned yesterday at dinner with friends. They're like, yeah, there's like 5 or 6 Die Hards. Are they all Christmas movies? Are they
The
all
first 2 are Christmas.
Okay.
And then the third one is just like in the middle of the summer. The 4th movie, I believe, is the 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend.
Uh-huh.
And then the 5th one is just stupid. Don't watch the 5th one.
Is it always Bruce Willis?
Yes.
Is it
They haven't, they haven't switched it over yet. If they do switch it over, it'll probably be a straight up reboot because of Bruce Willis's health issues.
Yeah, dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that interesting. I feel like this feels like Grey's Anatomy. Like he's just like really unlucky. He keeps having
Yeah, I like his speech in the 4th one because he's like, why do you do this? Why do you keep doing this? And he's because like there's no one else to do it. If there was someone else to do it, I would let them do it. But since no one else is there, I do it. I'm like, ah, I love that. But like to me, I love that. I love the one person who has to do everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just my character. That's me. That has to do with like my personal likes. Because my mom's always like that. She like teams. She's like, I like teamwork movies. You like the one as against everyone. Like, yeah, like the one against everyone.
She likes
That's
the
me.
Ocean's movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me. Okay, so the rating, Rosenbaum's.
I'd give it like a solid 2.5.
2.5. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I was like enjoying. I wasn't sure going into it, but I was like, yeah, this is a good action movie. Like, feels good to watch on Christmas. I just watched It's a Wonderful Life. It was a good palate cleanser.
Oh yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is great. Oh my gosh. Did you watch it both on Christmas?
So I followed the tradition. We put it on Christmas Eve, fell asleep to it on the couch, and then we actually watched it after Die Hard, and then I fell asleep.
Okay.
And last night, I'm just gonna keep going every night this week until I finish it.
Oh my gosh, because yesterday I did watch Die Hard and then It's a Wonderful Life back to back.
Oh.
I did that. That was me. I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog. I give it a solid 3 because I own the VHS, the DVD, the Blu-ray, the 4K. I've upgraded every time. I love this movie. It's amazing.
It's a good one.
A tier. Oh, S tier. Not even A. It's S tier. It's the top one. Okay. Do you remember Frozen Unthawed was huge years ago? Yeah, it was huge like 14 years ago. It's crazy.
Frozen Unthawed?
Yeah, it's a YouTube poop I made. He loves my YouTube poop, my mashups. My mashups. Okay, so we go to my pick, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I picked Home Alone because it's the greatest movie of all time. It is number, I believe, 15 on my 101 list, if I recall correctly. But I love it. It is perfect. It is about Kevin McAllister. He is left home alone by his family because they forgot, the power goes out, and they rush out to the airport, and they forgot him. They left him behind, and they try to get back to him. And as he's home, he does whatever a kid wants to do, like a little 10-year-old, whatever they would want to do. But he has to fend his house against some house invaders. It may sound like a little, like silly Christmas movie, but it is definitely one of the most perfect movies ever made. There is genuine filmmaking in this. You laugh, but I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. It's one of those perfect scripts, like 10 minutes in, something happens, then something happens, and then this happens, and then that happens. And then the production design, like the sets are all green and red when he goes to the store. Everyone's like wearing the red shirt with like the green thing. The house is all like red and green. His outfit is red and green. His like robe is red. Oh my god, it is perfect. It is Christmas.
You're red and green.
I red and green. Bum bitty 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 bum. Anyway, it is great. The score is great. It was made last minute with only weeks to go by John Williams himself. The perfect score. The dun 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 dun. Love it. I love that stuff. Great cast. Got Kathleen O'Hara. We got John Hurd. We got the guy from Seinfeld who played the fake Kramer. We got
Uncle Buck.
We got John Candy. We got Uncle Buck in there.
Yep.
And then we got the old man, Marley. And then even Marley, his name is, Christmas Carol. Come on, guys. Come on. It is written by John Hughes, who directed Spiritus Day Off, wrote The Breakfast Club and all that stuff. He wrote all those classic movies, Uncle Buck included.
Yes.
And then it's directed by Chris Columbus, who wrote Gremlins and Goonies and directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies connected to our other one, Die Hard, Snape. So this is great. It's one of the bestest movies ever made. I love it. It is perfect. Everything is set up and pays off. I can't praise this movie enough. So, Sarah, what did you think of Home Alone?
Okay, I'll be honest, Frank. When I watched it when I was a kid. Like, you watched it every year, right? On, ABC Family, like, reruns.
Oh, I have DVD, but yeah, I watch it.
Oh, yeah. I watched it, like, on TV as a kid, and I never, I liked it. I never loved it.
Yeah.
But like when I rewatched it today, and I was like laughing out loud, like I was full on Joe Pesci and what's his name,
Daniel Stern. Yep.
Daniel Stern. They are like such good comedic actors. Like they absolutely nailed the slapstick humor.
Oh yeah.
I was literally giggling out loud. I texted Ari, who was at work. I'm like, this movie is so enjoyable as an adult. It's just having such a good time with it.
Hilarious.
So I really enjoyed it. I also love seeing Catherine O'Hara because I'm a big Schitt's Creek fan. You know, well, also like we just did Beetlejuice, like so it's fun to see her. It's fun to see her before she kind of came into her own. Like you know, she's always been a good actress, but it's you know, she kind of has that like she always plays that edge of like crazy. And you
Yes.
could kind of see it in this movie, but it's almost like she didn't all the way go for it, you know, at like the way she.
She had to keep one foot in reality because everyone
Yes,
else is kind of crazy as well in
yes,
this. Yeah.
exactly. And I was just really enjoying. I also love. I had so many thoughts. First of all, like going to the grocery store, I'm like, oh my god, this he's gonna need like $100 to buy all this stuff, like Tide,
$20.
$20. Are
$20
you
for
kidding
all
me?
that stuff with
Oh
his
my god,
coupons.
Tide,
Are
Tide with Tide, like that's just like $15 just on its
Yeah,
own.
because like nowadays, I think someone did the math. It would cost like $120 for him
Oh
to
yeah,
or
he's. I
140.
was totally up. I'm like, where's he gonna get $120? And they're like 20. That was like mind blowing.
Yeah,
Um,
inflation. Oh my gosh.
Also, I was having some like hardcore Judgment Judy moments, and I'm just like, how do you like? Come on, this is like what the 80s or 90s. Like, are we not better parents yet at this time and age? Like, I felt really bad for Kevin. He's like, everybody's bullying him. This poor kid is like totally sensory over. Like, who would not be sensory overload in that house? Just
It's
like
true.
so much
That is
going
true.
on. They ate his poor pizza. This poor kid, and then they banish him to the attic, and like he's clearly not doing well. Banish him to the attic, and then they forget him. So I had a bit of judgment, Judy going on, but I
I
really
just
love
assumed they didn't order the pizza. I thought that was just Buzz messing with him.
maybe, yeah, that or just totally forget to order him pizza. But
Oh,
anyway,
Buzz just shoves that pizza in his mouth.
I also love like I thought it was really cute with him. This kind of like the theme. It's similar, right, to like another connection in Die Hard, other than McAllister and McCain. By the way,
McLean,
McCain.
yes.
Um, Another connection is like both kind of have themes of facing your fears, right? Like he's getting
Yes.
over his
And
fear, like
apologizing because like you say the
apologizing.
worst thing before they leave, and that's six of you. Oh,
I
my gosh.
know. And he's like, you know, overcoming his fear of the furnace, of being alone, and it just kind of it's like a really nice coming of age movie. I feel like he's growing up, he's maturing, he's getting a little dose of the real world, but then also just like the way he takes down the two robbers is just like it's just golden. Just like the ice on the steps, like the M like branded into his hand, the fire torch on the head, like all of it. It just like the actors like really crushed it with those scenes. It was so funny. I'm still just like giggling from it.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. Even like when he's like watching TV and it has all the ice cream out. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
All the dream situations that you would want to do as a kid, he does.
yes,
Even the stairs.
yes.
Slide down the
Toboggan,
stairs.
you
Oh
know,
my
and
gosh.
I had a memory. I realized because of this movie, I asked my family for a toboggan growing up, and I got a toboggan.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, the micro machines. Oh, that all comes in too. Clean up your micro machines. Your aunt almost tripped on them, and at the end, he ends up using the micro machines on
Yes,
the burglars. Oh, it's so
yes,
good. And
and
then, like in the beginning of the movie, they're like, "Drink up all the milk," and then he has to go to the store for milk because
yes,
there's no milk in the house. It's
yes.
so good.
Oh, and then the other thing that I paid close attention to, because I know in the past you've talked about like it being the perfect film because
Yes,
within the first 10 minutes they set up the whole
the
house.
whole house. It's insane.
Yes, I paid very. I'm like, oh, I see it. Like we see the bedroom, the parents' room, the bath.
Yep.
Like, you see everything, and it sets the scene. So I really paid
Yes.
attention to that.
Because like it even shows like the Michael Jordan in his room, the
Yeah.
tarantula, old man
Gun
Marley.
on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
the air gun.
Yep, the gun on the wall, and then did you use what do you the hot glue gun on
Yes,
my we call it the little? I can't use it on the old ones. The rust with the dried
yes,
worm guts on them stuff. It's like yeah, he has all this in the house. It's all perfect. It's all there. Oh my gosh, it's so well done. It is like genuinely good filmmaking. Like that is I don't know how he did it. That's like working like on 10 different levels and trusting your crew. Apparently they made it in an old abandoned high school because they
really.
couldn't film inside the house
Uh
because the
huh.
house it was there but they couldn't film inside it because like the size of the room and camera equipment enough. So they founded a gymnasium because there's no film studios or wherever they filmed. I think it was like and I don't even know if it's Chicago. I think it might be Wisconsin. or maybe it is. Anyway, Wisconsin area, and they found this abandoned high school, and they filmed in the gymnasium. They built the set there.
Nice.
It's
That's
amazing,
cool.
amazing stuff. But yeah, so what's your favorite scene, Sarah?
No, you go first. I went first last time. What's your favorite?
Okay, I'll go first this time. So, my favorite scene. Oh my gosh, what's my favorite scene? I always quote it, but I'm like, I'll just talk about the scene I always quote because there's so many good things in this movie. So I'm thinking about the ones I always quote. I always quote, "Is this been approved by the Dental Association of
Oh my
America?"
god.
Because to me that is so hilarious that he gives a shit about that at all.
He's like trying to be such an adult.
Yeah, if he's trying to be such an adult and get like the official toothbrush. And then the other thing I like is like there's a piece of score in this movie that sounds like it's straight out of Jaws. And it's right after he almost get hits by the van. So they start following him and the music starts sounding like it's Jaws for like that little bit because it's like chasing him. And then he runs and hides in the nativity scene, which is great. I also love the scene when he talks to the fake Santa in the street. And he says, "I know you're not the real Santa. You work for his Santa."
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh man. But yeah, I love this movie. It's just the best. Okay, Sarah.
Okay, my favorite scene. I just couldn't stop giggling with the ice on the stairs and like just like up down, and then like I love the part where with the guy with the beard, the taller one. He's like trying to get in, he keeps slipping and finally just like puts his legs out, like stands it up. Just like it was just so the timing of all of that was just so good. It was really funny, and it made me think of growing up in Buffalo because like. We've all done that. Like we've all.
Oh my gosh. We've all beefed it on.
We've all beefed it like multiple times. So it was just.
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny. I love that. That was probably my favorite. I was laughing so hard during that.
That's hilarious.
Trying to get up the stairs and then burning himself and then oh my god and then he finally gets in the house and then he goes back out and falls again.
Oh my god! And then he steps on the ornaments, which apparently was just like candy. Thank God. I always wondered how they did that.
Going up the stairs and he's losing his shoes and his socks.
And the nail. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and there's a fun fact about the movie, and I have to correct it because I've seen so many videos talk about it, and they're always wrong. So it was a real spider on his head, but the thing was, since it was a real spider, he could not scream. So when you see him go, it's a silent scream. He recorded the scream later.
That's funny.
So, because like if he screamed in real life, that thing would have probably stung him and probably killed him. No. But like, so it was on him, and he went.
Oh my god! He's like, "Don't move."
Marv.
How do you like it?
I like it. Oh yeah, apparently it was supposed to be Robert De Niro and John Lovitz.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine that? And then a different.
Oh my god, that would have been so epic.
That would have been hilarious because I could totally see John Lovitz too as the. Oh my god. I have to admit this. I totally have to admit this, Sarah.
What?
As a kid, for probably a good couple of years until I was probably in my teens, I was an idiot. I never understood that the cop in the beginning was actually Joe Pesci.
I didn't. Okay, this time when I rewatched it now, I was like, oh, I get it.
I thought it was like just him playing two different characters. I didn't know he was casing the place.
Yes, I
totally did not get that.
A big moment for me when I rewatched it this time too, because as a kid did not catch that at all.
Yeah, because as a kid I'm like, okay, he's just a cop. He's playing two different characters. It happens in movies. I get this, but like I had no idea that he was casing the place and he's the same character. He's like, oh my god, you're such an idiot, Frank. Stupid kid. But like seriously, I thought he was playing two different characters because it happens in movies. Like you see that happen. It's like it happens. So I never understood that until like way into my teens, embarrassing in like my teens. Like, oh my god, come on.
It's okay. I'm a grown ass adult in my 30s, and I just got that. So.
But you're fresh face 30. I'm like 34.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're okay though. Okay, so your favorite scene, we did that. Okay, so Rosenbaums.
I'd say it's a solid 2.5 too. Like it's a good
2.5.
Christmas. I'm like I think I might add this to my rotation again next year. It's enjoyable.
Really? So it wasn't in your rotation to begin with?
It's not. No, Home Alone was never quite in my rotation because I have a lot of Christmas movies in my rotation. I still haven't gone to all of them. This week is like I gotta get through some more Christmas movies this week, and I already know what I want to pick for next year's Christmas episode.
Oh God, save it for the end. Save it for the end. Don't say it now. Save it for the end.
but no, it was really enjoyable. And are they doing another remake? Like I know they've made a bunch of them, but I thought they were doing another one. Are they?
They did one that came out like a year or two ago. It
Okay,
was
yeah,
called Home Sweet Home Alone.
yes.
No one cared.
No one cares about it.
No one cared about it, even though it is within the canon, because Buzz shows up as a police guard, and apparently there's an inside joke where the home security is McAllister Home Security.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like he opened his own home
That's
security.
cute. I love that.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of awesome. And there was that Funny or Die skit where it was older, what's his name? Oh God, what's his name? Macaulay Culkin. It was like older Macaulay Culkin playing an older Kevin McAllister, where he's just complaining like, "Have you been left home alone? I was left home alone twice. My family doesn't care about me."
Oh my god.
It was so hilarious, and it was like it's a weird one because now he looks healthy.
Mhm.
It was made during that time when he had that tapeworm, so he had that gaunt look as he was in the skit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He had a tapeworm. I thought he was an alcoholic and
I thought that's what it was too, but he admitted that there was like a tapeworm in him because he was trying to get healthy or he was eating right, and they got rid of like the tapeworm out of him because it was eating like all his nutritions. I was like, oh shit.
How do you get
I don't know what it was. I don't know. Like it's been years since I heard this interview. It's been probably 5 years, but he had like that's what he said. That's what he said. He had a worm inside him. He didn't know, and they took it out. And after that, he looked healthy.
Well,
And
that's
it's like, yeah, because I know it was drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But maybe it wasn't all of that because he did say that unless he was fucking around. I don't know. He could be fucking around. But I do remember an interview he said that like 5 years ago. Maybe
Okay,
6.
okay.
It's been
Ari did say that he said to me out during the movie, he's like, oh, I wonder what this guy looks like today. I'm like, bro, you don't know? Like, you don't know what Kevin has gone through at this.
Yeah, he's like completely healthy now. He even shows up on my favorite channel, Red Letter Media. He does a couple of videos. He's great.
Love it. Good choice. Good pick. I feel like September was a Sarah show, and I feel like December was a Frank show.
Oh my gosh, the Frank show. Oh, so I would give it 3 because I've been watching it since I was a kid. So it's in my top 100 favorite movies of all time.
Of course.
Okay, Sarah. So I don't even know how to introduce this one. We decided to watch the third movie this month just because of Iron Giant. We're like, hey, we liked Iron Giant. Let's watch the other movie they animated, 8 Crazy Nights. Why not?
Yes.
Have you ever seen it before this?
Okay. I've never seen it before this. And Ari and I
Me too.
We went on a cruise last week. So we were like on vacation all week. And it was one of the movies on the cruise ship. So we're like, like Ari's Jewish. Let's watch 8 Crazy Nights. I hate movies where Adam Sandler plays the stupid part.
He was so mean.
Oh my god.
He was so fucking mean. I was like, my god.
He was so mean. There was like nothing likable about him. And then he played like this stupid old man, like the main guy. I hate when he plays those parts. I hate those. Like Huey, it was like Huey Halloween and like what's that other one? Oh,
You're the bigger fan. I don't know. I've only known him from the 90s movies.
What was the other one where he was stupid?
Because I like Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore is okay. Wedding Singer is classic, but he's sort of a creep in that one. Like, I was watching Wedding Singer, and like he seems like a normal guy, but there's like an underlying anger to him.
Yeah.
In that movie, it's weird. But I also love Uncut
Jack
Gems.
and Jill. Oh my god, Jack. And
Jack and Jill. Oh yeah, that's
that movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like Jack and Jill is like the real life version of 8 Crazy Nights, like the brother sister.
Oh god, Sarah. Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, Uncut Gems, and what was the other one? The Week of.
Oh, I love that movie. The Week of. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And we watched. What was that one? We watched a lot of Adam Sandler movies actually. The Gem one. The
Uncut Gems. Yeah, that's the one I just meant. Yeah, I love Uncut Gems. That's so good, Howie. Oh my gosh, but like, so 8 Crazy Nights is about Davey, who's like the biggest asshole, and I think they wait too long to tell his backstory. I think by the time you get told his backstory, it's like, who gives a shit?
I don't like them.
Yeah, and then like the girl, the love interest, like there's no reason for her to love him. That should have been like the opening scene, like between them as a kid or whatever, and then cut to nowadays. But like she's like a non-character, but apparently she's his actual wife in real life. The voice actors.
Oh yeah, they're in a lot of movies together.
Yep, I think they met prior to this on Big Daddy.
He's also in The Week of. She's the sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely do a lot. He puts all his friends and buddies, including this one. Kevin Nealon is the mayor. John Lovitz is the guy with the hook. Rob Schneider plays the racist restaurant owner, and he does the narration. Oh my gosh, this movie is so crazy, and it's a funny thing. So when I was growing up, I asked for the soundtrack because I wanted the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler.
Right.
So I knew all the music in this movie, but I never saw the movie. So
Oh my
it's like,
gosh. Now
it's
you
like,
have like you put the face to the name.
yep. And I realized I'm like, oh my god, most of the movie is a musical. Like,
Yes.
the songs are kind of like the best part, to be honest. I do like
Yes.
the songs in this because they're fun, they're silly, and apparently that one scene at the mall, they did not get any permission to use those logos or locations, and I don't know how
Really?
this got released. Yeah, I have no idea how this got released with all that stuff. I was like, oh my god, there's like shit jokes. They got reindeer giving
Oh, the rain
blowjobs or
part.
something. Oh my god, it's crazy. And then they make fun of the mayor's wife. My darling wife was once a he, but that was long ago. It's like, oh my gosh. And then my trailer's caught on fire. They never explained why it got caught on fire. I thought they were going to explain that.
It was
Was it?
the guy that he got in a fight with at the
Okay, it
basketball
was. Okay, it was
court
explained.
was
Okay, I
setting
must
it
have
on
missed that.
fire. Yeah.
Full admit it. I was playing it on my phone because it was free on YouTube with ads.
I watched
So
it. I watched. We didn't. We only got like maybe like 40 minutes into it, and I was like, I can't. We like you can finish this on your own. So I watched the end today.
that's hilarious because I had it on as background noise because I'm like, I'll get the gist. I'll listen to it.
That's how I
Which
felt. Yeah.
it's like I don't need to watch this, so I completely missed that it was burned down because I'm like they never explained who burned it. I guess you had been watching the screen to see that they burned it down, and then poor Whitey. They make fun of poor Whitey. Oh my gosh, but yeah, like they do pull it through at the end. I'll fully admit it. I got my heartstrings pulled at the end because he apologizes. They give the award. They do the right thing.
You know when you have like a character that's like such an asshole, you need to like you need to put some threads of goodness in it.
Yes, and
right?
there's like no goodness
for
in Davy.
like 40 minutes he was just annoying and an asshole.
Oh my god, even in the beginning, like he could have gone away, but dude, he just kept going. I'm like, okay, yeah, walk away from the cops, you're fine.
Yeah.
And he's like, hang on, baby. And he starts fucking his car. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this movie. This movie, Sarah. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine what our Rosenbaum's gonna be.
It was a wild card for both of us.
It was. Because like you're the Adam Sandler fan, and I'm not so much the Adam Sandler fan. It's like I like his early work.
Yeah.
I like when he does the serious shit like Uncut Gems, which is crazy because it actually works with his strengths.
Yes.
You know, because he has like that weird thing. Like if anybody has seen Wedding Singer, like honestly, it's when I thought it was a nice movie, but like when you watch it, there's like a creepy underlying thing to his character, and that kind of goes with a lot of his movies, even like Happy Gilmore, where it's like, okay, something's unbalanced about this guy, where it's something's wrong.
It's kind of like I feel like it's kind of who he is. There's like
I think so.
Something about him that's like a little off.
Because there's like either underlying anger or I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Like your Wake Up, where it's just like it just increasingly gets bad. It's like to me, the Wake Up and Uncut Gems are like the same movie, but like one's a comedy and one's like stressful. Like, oh my god, what are you doing, Howie? What are you doing? But that's just Adam Sandler. That's his brand, I guess. That's just his thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Because this is it, but like there is like no heart. Like I feel like they could have put like the extra 10 minutes into this movie just to give Davy some heart. Because Davy is like the biggest asshole, like the biggest asshole.
And
like,
it also wasn't very like I thought it was going to be a Hanukkah movie, and it wasn't really.
Not really. It was more of a Christmas movie
It
because
was.
Whitey was the main character.
No, and then my favorite part was at the end, and it's like Merry Christmas to everybody, and everybody cheers, and the mayor's like, and a happy 8th night of Hanukkah to everybody. And there's like 2 people who cheer.
Oh my god, that's hilarious! And then the soul song at the end, the bum.
Yeah,
bum. Oh my gosh, this movie is just crazy. I can't believe it exists, but I'm sort of glad it exists because it's there. If you want something, it's there.
It's in the world. It's a thing. There's like reindeer and like Porta John shit everywhere. And
shit everywhere in this movie.
But you see, I learned something about myself, Frank. I learned something.
I learned something about myself with 8 Crazy Nights. And that's what really matters, right, Sarah? Is that we learn something about ourselves when we watch cinema. So what did you learn?
I learned,
You should add this to our movie reviews. What did we
yes,
learn about
yes,
ourselves?
okay, New Year, this is happening. What I learned about. We should have like a little
Yes,
story.
we totally should. Like a book club thing where it was just like, yes, what did you learn about yourself while watching Eight
okay.
Crazy Nights?
We're doing it. Okay, what I learned about myself, Frank, is that I do find shit jokes funny and fart jokes funny, but there is a limit. I think the limit might be like somebody blowing up in a porta john.
And then getting licked and fucked by deer.
It was so gross.
And like, oh, lick me.
I literally put that part out of my mind because I'm like, I didn't even remember that the reindeer ate the shit off of.
Yeah, like they really love that shit because even at the end they're all smiling and they're all just like covered in shit and it's in their teeth.
Oh
and
God.
apparently, Sarah, I found this out via Wikipedia, so I don't take this with a grain of salt, but apparently the studio wanted to cut all that deer shit out, but the test audiences loved it. So they left it in.
That was
you were probably there. That was
the
you.
best part of the movie.
Because you love your shit jokes. You love your shit.
I'm like, this isn't funny. I'm grossed out. Like, there's a fine line between like bridesmaids that's coming out of me like lava and deers licking shit off of a little man, and I think that is the line that has been crossed.
Oh my gosh. So what I learned about myself while watching this movie is I'm very forgiving if at the end they pull it together.
Oh, that's
because this whole movie I was almost like fuck this movie. I was like because he's so mean. He's so fucking mean. For no reason. Like Whitey is so nice to him even though Whitey's like a weird piece of shit. Whitey is a nice character. He's got like a bum leg and he's got a creepy little sister, but he's got
hair chest.
But he's got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
And he wants to help Davy out. Oh my gosh, but that's what I learned about.
That's okay. This is a new thing. It's Rosenbaum favorite scene of what I learned about myself.
What I learned about myself. Oh my gosh. So Rosenbaum, be honest, I won't get hurt because it's the first time I watched it and I don't really have emotional connection. I don't even know if I'll ever watch it again.
I've never watched it again. It's like a solid, like I say it's like a 2.5 bomb. Like
2.5, but yeah.
It's like the harshest rating I've ever given a movie on the show, but I'm like, oh my God, this is not, I can't watch this again. It's
I watched it at least once. It's there. I can reference it now, but I don't think I never need to watch this again. So I'll give it like a -1 bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, -1 bomb. Because it's
kind.
not a heater.
Hold it together.
Definitely, yeah. Like the end brought it up from a 2.
Okay, that's fair. I did say I was like the ending is nice, but like I don't know, this like 3 minutes song does not make up for the other hour of my life that's been wasted.
And like even the whole town was mean. Even the 3-breasted woman was mean.
I know. God. Oh my God! But her 3 little like the years that she won the thing and she.
Oh yeah, like one for each year. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh yeah, and then the guy who stole the wig. And then she puts his hand in his pants. Oh my God, Sarah! This movie exists.
It exists. It's a thing.
It exists. It's out there.
If we ever think to ourselves, I shouldn't do this. Put this in the world. I'm not creative enough. It's not good enough. Just think about this movie and put it.
And it's so crazy that it has.
Is it better than 8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah, that's you have to say that to yourself, and also you just have to say like, well, was there ever an Iron Giant sequel? And like, technically, kind of, because these people look like they walked right out of Rockwell.
They do. Oh my God!
Even the little boy sort of looks like Hogarth, and it kind of.
Is it the same? It's not the same people who made it, though, right?
Yeah, it is. That's why we watched this. It is. It was their last movie when they got their studio shut down. Oh my God. Oh my God! That's why we watched it, because it was made by.
I know we watched it because we want to have a Hanukkah movie. Oh my God, that's crazy!
Put on your yarmulke. It's time for Hanukkah. Oh my gosh! So, in your ranking of Adam Sandler movies, this is definitely on the bottom.
It's down there with like Jack and Jill and Huey Halloween.
Oh
Huey Halloween. It's towards the bottom. It's bad. I mean, like. The Week Of, you can't beat it. It's like, that's one of my top movies.
The Week Of is so crazy. Oh my God. He just keeps like, I can handle it.
I can handle it. It's fine.
And it's like at the end, he's like, I can't handle it. It's like, why couldn't you just tell anybody? Everyone was willing to help you. Stop it.
Like everybody in this movie was willing to do something about it.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I can handle it.
Oh my god, I love that movie so much.
Oh my gosh, that movie. Oh my god. But yeah. I don't even think we said favorite scenes. We don't have to. We can skip this.
Is there one? I don't think there's
I don't know.
No.
I don't think there is one. No.
Thank you. I was like really racking my brain today. I'm like, what is
Yeah, because I can't even think. I listened to the movie, but I watched it a little bit. I watched it occasionally, but like I was mostly listening.
Oh my god.
I got the gist of it. I got the whiff.
Yeah, you got the you got the essence.
I got the essence. I got the cadence.
Shit stained essence of the movie.
The shit stained essence of this movie. Oh my gosh, Sarah. So you said you had a plan for January. Oh wait, next year.
No, next Christmas. I know what movie I want you to watch.
What is it? Say it now. So
it's oh my god, now I can't remember it.
I'm putting you on the spot. What is it?
Wait. It's a Seth Rogen movie. I watched it on the cruise. We were laughing so hard.
Oh,
the night before.
The night before.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god, I love it. It's like it's so good. It's kind of like a hangover Christmas kind of movie. It's hysterical. We were laughing out loud, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to have Frank watch us next year.
Oh my god! So if you're gonna put that, I should put the other one because to me that's like one of those like Christmas movies that came out and like no one really talked about. Yeah. And I'm gonna nominate it right now because I've never seen it because I've never seen The Night Before. Office Christmas Party with Jason.
Oh, I also watched that. It's also really good. So good. They're both so good.
They're both Sarah movies. The very Sarah Christmas.
Oh my god, there's like a scene. They're both so good. So good.
Don't spoil it. We got a whole year to go.
Oh my god, how am I gonna wait? We could do Christmas in July. I'm just saying.
Christmas in July. We could do that. Yep, we could do. I think we should. That would be nice.
I don't want to wait a whole year to watch.
I don't want to wait. I don't know the words. Okay.
Oh my god.
So.
But next month, January.
Next month, January, birthday month for myself.
Ooh, shall we do a birthday special? It's also Ari's birthday.
Oh. Ooh, Ari birthday too.
Yeah. Capricorn love.
You know, I'm going to nominate it just because it takes place on my birthday.
Okay.
Long Legs. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
It's a scary movie, right?
Yes, it's a scary movie. I should say thriller. It's a thriller.
Okay, I know you've been talking about it. I've been thinking about it.
It's in the lines of Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it because
we have another Nicolas Cage movie.
Yes.
That's good.
So that's what I'm nominating, just because it takes place on January 14th, which is my birthday.
Love it.
And it's like takes place after Christmas because there's a crime scene that has Christmas all over. So I'm like, this is perfect. It takes place in that time between Christmas and January 14th. I'm like, this is perfect. So I'll nominate that for my birthday month.
Love it. Ooh, okay.
So what do you got? What do you got?
What do you think? I was racking my mind today. I'm like, what are the themes? Maybe like birthday movies.
So like New Year's, birthdays. Maybe you can nominate a movie like Frank. This seems like a Frank movie. I've never seen it, but has Frank seen it?
I'm trying to think. Like, give me start listing off some of your top 100 that I haven't seen.
So my top 100. Let's see. There's some Jackie Brown. There's Nope. There's Silence of the Lambs. Hunt for October.
Is Nope Oh, I think have I seen that one?
Nope is the one with
Jordan Peele.
The alien. Jordan Peele movie.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Did I spoil it for you? Have you never seen it? Damn.
No, I think I've seen. Have I seen it?
Because Nope is the one in the horses.
You know what? I've actually been wanting to watch this movie.
Okay. So there's that. That's a Frank movie.
Okay. That's top. What else? Give me some more.
Let's see what else is up there. Silver Streak, Die Hard, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3, Casablanca,
I haven't
Halloween. What's the other one that's up there? Scream 2, King Kong 76, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rocky.
Love that.
It's so good. Freaking Frankenfurter. Oh my god, you're all whacked. I love that movie. What else? We got Jumanji's on that list for sure.
Jumanji's
Superman the movie, Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Top Gun Maverick, which you finally seen. I think you watched the wrong Top Gun, which is
But I
hilarious.
saw both of them.
You saw both of them though. What else is in my top like 20? I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they're all there. What's Up, Doc? Jurassic Park, Toy Story, Con Air, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Wizard of Oz. All the movies.
Okay, the ones that I'm thinking either Nope, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Casablanca, or What's Up, Doc.
Ooh, Casablanca.
Really, Casablanca.
Just because I think you might like it, and I
think
kind of
I
want to
like
talk
too,
about it.
but also like Nope looks really good.
Oh, you can choose Nope. Just let
Oh,
just test.
ooh, in February, can we do an Alien movie? Because I want you to watch The Arrival, and then we can watch Nope.
Okay. We'll
Have
do
you
that.
seen The Arrival?
Oh yeah, of course I've seen Arrival.
Oh, it's so good though. It's so good. Okay, great. We'll do Alien special in February. But
Okay.
Casablanca, and also, did you see the new movie? I think it's it's the Megan Fox one where she's the AI.
No, I didn't see that.
It's a really,
Is
It's
it a
not-
Netflix movie?
it's a Netflix movie. I think it's not
I'm
great.
gonna get Netflix for January, so it's okay.
Okay, yeah. You
'Cause
probably like it. It's like Megan Robot is like Megan Fox is like just a subservient, like badass sex robot kind of situation.
Sex
But
robot.
hold on, yeah. But in the movie they watch Casablanca together. The
Oh, okay. I was like, where's the Casablanca with the sex robot? I'm just saying like Casablanca just because I love that movie, and there's probably no other time I'm going to be able to talk about
well,
Casablanca.
but let's do it. Let's do
But I
Casablanca.
love Casablanca. Long Legs and Casablanca. I love it.
I can't wait to find a similarity between those two movies.
I don't think which is hilarious. Oh my god, Sarah. That's a crazy double billing. Just like they have nothing to do.
It's perfect. It's so perfect.
It's perfect. Okay.
The Frank birthday special.
The Frank birthday special, Casablanca and Long Legs, two of my favorite movies. I fucking love Long Legs, Sarah.
I know.
I'm gonna rant about Long Legs forever.
It's gonna be great.
Oh my god. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us. Jacob, Joseph, thank you, and whoever watches this afterwards, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think about our themes coming up so far. So Alien February, Christmas in July. Let us know. Because what do you think, Sarah? What do you think?
What do I think about what life?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Life. I don't know. I'm just trying to wrap it up and make sure it sounds nice and make sure
It sounds great. Like we have an awesome new year coming. We're going into 2025. We're gonna have lots. It's season 3 almost. I think
this is our year. Yeah, this is our year.
Season 3 is gonna start. I think in February. We started this like 2 years ago in February.
Yeah. We did, oh my god.
So obviously in like March we're gonna have to do like a trip, like either a triple feature again, or we're gonna have to do like a third movie.
Ooh, I think so.
Because we did a sequel. Oh, I'm gonna make you watch Hunger Games: Catching Fire.
Oh my god. Well, at least I could rent it on Vudu. It's fine. And not only that, but I like the first one, so I'm okay.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not dragging my feet as much as the first one, so this one I'm like, all right, I watched the first.
You gotta
one.
watch, but then you're gonna have to watch the second one in order to get the third. So
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is great. I got Vudu. You could rent things for like $3.99. It's fine.
Love it. Prime Video for me. I rent, except for I almost rented 8 Crazy Nights, and I was like, no man, and I found it on YouTube.
I lucked out because it was on YouTube free with ads. I was like, hell's yes, there. And I'm glad I did for free for ads. It should be free.
I know.
Oh my gosh, they should send us a free copy because like you watched it, it's yours now. No.
Yeah. No, I don't want it.
Oh my gosh, but
amazing. Well, merry, happy, all the things.
Marry all the things, as my friend once said.
Marry all the things.
Marry all the things. And since I won't see you until next year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I have all my noisemakers ready.
Yes.
Okay. So take care, everybody. Be safe. Okay. And watch 8 Crazy Nights while it's still free on YouTube with ads. Yes. And watch Die Hard and watch Home Alone.
Definitely watch that. Okay.
Yep. And then wish Cookie
a
Merry Christmas. Okay.